Hey guys, welcome to another episode of this do-it-yourselfer channel. Today I'm gonna change the valve. Back then in the old days, you were able to change the gaskets on these things. I don't know if you are able to do it or not, but if you go to the like Home Depot and stuff like that, you don't find those gaskets anymore. Well, but in case you wanna replace the gasket, like on these type of valves, you gotta remove that little lock there, and then this thing, it will, you kind of push it, move it. It's just there's moving, kind of handle with one hand, but you move it counterclockwise. And the valve that I'm gonna be installing is a Fluidmaster, model number 400ACN3H. I always buy the 3-packs because over here we needed a lot, but if this is for your own use at home, well, you can only get the single one. But this is it, alright, the 400ACN3H, and let's get it done. So let's open the package, and this is what it comes in the package. This is the valve, alright. That's the valve. This is a new valve, okay, and it comes with two adjustments. So this is the first adjustment is whenever you install it, you pull this back and then you push this to the desired height, right? You either pull that out or pull it in, and then you put the ring back on right here, keep it in place, and then you got the fine tuning right here. All right, so it tells you right there, you turn it clockwise and it's for more water, and counterclockwise less water. All right, so this is the new valve. And then you got the little tube, that's for the water that goes inside the tank, and obviously the rest of the stuff. So let's get it done. So we go underneath the tank, and the first thing we'll do is take the water hose supply, and all you have to do is just loosen it, and then the rest you can do it by hand. Now, if you have wood floor, I will suggest you to put a can on the bottom, so that way the water won't get onto the floor. I have tiles, so I don't have much to worry about. And then we're gonna take that nut, that big nut, we're gonna loosen it, okay? I'm sorry, the camera didn't capture it. So that's the nut that we're taking. And I'm just gonna keep loosening this thing. Okay, we're gonna loosen it until it's completely loose, and we're just gonna take that nut off, and the valve will come out completely. Okay, so here I took the nut, and I'm gonna come back up here. I'm gonna take this old piece of crap out of here. Alright. Now the tank is a little bit dirty right there. I'm gonna clean up a little bit with a towel. I'm gonna get all the lime and stuff out, and we're gonna proceed with the installation of the new valve. Okay, I'm gonna clean that out. Okay, you're probably gonna have to do the same thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab the valve. Make sure you have the gasket. You see the little lip? The little lip, it has to be facing down. And in other words, that's gonna go under in the hole. Make sure that it's very clean down there where the gasket is gonna go. Okay. And whenever you put the valve, make sure it doesn't hit anything. You know, make sure it's not gonna hit this, or it's not gonna, you know, get involved on any, or is gonna, you know, hit anything. So that way it doesn't prevent from the floater to go up and down, because then you're gonna have a lot of problems. Okay. So once you got the valve, you're gonna grab the brand new nut and you're gonna put it and you're gonna tighten them up. First you're gonna do it by hand, and then you can give it a little tight with the pliers, but do not overdo it. All right, this thing, it's not made to over tighten it. You know, it just gotta go just a little bit. You know, it's yeah, like I say, just line them up. Okay, I think that's good enough. We're gonna come back up here. We're gonna make sure again, after we tighten them up, we're gonna make sure that it's not touching anything. Make sure it doesn't touch the wall over here on the back. It's not touching the flapper. It's not touching anything. All right. So the next step is to grab the leg or handle or whatever you want to call it. And this thing, let me show you how it goes. It has a little clip where you see this nipple right here. Well, that's gonna go towards the tube inside. In other words, the water is gonna go inside the tube. You know, water must go inside the tube. So this is so that way when every time you flush it, a little bit of water gets inside the toilet, so that way there is always water inside. That's what this thing is for. Okay, and what we do next is that we're gonna grab the brand new hose, and we're gonna hook it up right here. And as far as the installation, we just got one more thing to do, and that is to install the water supply, which is the one on the bottom. Install the water supply. Make sure to inspect the gasket to see if we still have some gasket left there. Sometimes you gotta change it. Seems like if it were alright. Then I'm just gonna install this. Again, this thing you can do it by hand, and just a little bit with pliers. Just a little bit. You don't have to be super tight. Gasket will do the job. Still, we're gonna turn on the water and see if we have water leaks. we're gonna turn it on. We're gonna turn it on and see if the water is very low. We're gonna do the adjustments from the clip on the bottom. We're gonna raise this up. If the water level is pretty much where we want it and it's a little bit, or if it goes over, then we're gonna use the fine tuning. All right, so we're gonna turn on the water supply. All right, and it's just working perfectly. We're gonna let it run. Usually some of the toilets, it tells you water level. This one, it doesn't say, but what I go by is by the tube. I just leave it about 1/8, 1/4 inch, a little bit lower than the tube right here. If it doesn't have a sign where it says water level. The floater is going up. Alright, so you see how it's about 1/2 inch lower. So let me see if we can give with the fine tuning. You see we have a lot to work with. You see the screw, so it wasn't that much. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm gonna unclip it, and I'm gonna go up one more, because the water level already screwed the whole thing up. I'm just gonna close this thing. A little. Flush it, and well, you're not gonna be able to see it because my hand is gonna be on the way. But I'm gonna pull the clip up, and I'm gonna push this thing up, and I'm gonna close it. This thing went up as you saw it, and then I'm gonna turn it up, and I'm gonna see how it's gonna work this time. So I raise this thing up by pulling that clip right there and pulling the whole thing up. And let's see, if there is too much, then I'm gonna fine tuning the water with this little handle right here. I got a lot to work over there. So see that water, how is it going inside the tube? That's the way it's supposed to be. Water is going there. And now I went over. Okay, you see what I went over a little? It cut off, but I went over. I just want the water to be about a quarter, about a 1/8 or a quarter, a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go counterclockwise on the handle. See that thing is going down right there. It went down probably about a 1/4 inch. And I'm gonna try one more time, and I'm pretty sure this time it's gonna go where I wanted it to be, and I'm pretty sure this time it's gonna be exactly where I want it, which is probably about 1/8 quarter before the tube, so that way it doesn't overflow. This thing is going up. There you go. That's it. About a quarter. That's pretty good. That's what I wanted it to be. That's perfect. So the valve is installed. We got a brand new valve installed perfectly the way we wanted it. We're gonna check down there for water leaks, and it seems like if it was just perfectly done, there's no leaks at all. And all we have to do is put the cover back on here. more thing that we're gonna check is just to see if it flushes pretty good. I'm gonna put a little bit of paper down there. Let's see how it works. Let's soak a little bit. Yep. Perfect, guys. So let's see, guys, if you like this video, even though it was a simple one, if you like this video, just please bring the thumb up, subscribe, and please put the ring, turn on that ring so that way you can see all my videos. I have hundreds of it, and please subscribe. That will help me.